Hi guys, it's Kat from Perfectly Imperfect Crafts. I am here to do a video with you of what I've been doing. I've been making clusters. Okay, so I have 6 that I've done. This one is a little envelope. This one has a little charm there on it. This one has a pocket. This one is a flip up. This one just lays on the page, so just this one and this one. So I'm going to stack these out of the way. We'll stack them over there in the corner. I already did part of this video, so I am sorry, but this is the tag that we are working on now. I'm trying to find a good way to have it seen because of my lighting. You wouldn't think changing one little light bulb would make such a huge difference, but our light went out the other day and my husband changed it, and yeah, so that's what we got. So now we're going to take this. I layered a piece of cardstock with some floral paper. This is like a little label, some vintage book page, a label from either the old design shop or Tracy Fox, I'm not sure, I get them everywhere. And this is a image of wheat that I cut out in a stamp shape. So we are actually going to take this now and we're going to hole punch right in the middle there. And I am going to put a what's these things called? Eyelet. See if I can find me a short enough eyelet that I can put it in there and in the same color family that I want. Let's see. Let's use black. Okay. So I'm going to use my crocodile to do this, to set the eyelet in as soon as I get punched through the hole. I've just been enjoying using eyelets lately. So I gotta get this in here just right. And sometimes this is, hurts my hands. But we do it anyway, right? Lock that up. Put it back in its space. Cover this up because I don't need it open right now. I hope you all can see that well enough. Then we are going to take a piece of ribbon that I thought I had laying out. My bad. Always something. I'm always missing something. I love eyelash trim. I found that you either love eyelash trim or you hate eyelash trim. Now I've lost my scissors, so we'll get a different pair. So use the eyelash trim, and we're going to take it through a hole here on the eyelet, maybe. Sometimes it's harder than it looks. So I hope everybody is having a good week. I am on a little mini vacation. I just needed some time away from the place and picked a good week for it because it's bad weather and I don't have to be out on the road. That's the hard part with eyelash trim right there. So let me turn that light back on because now it's a little too dark. I just recorded a bunch and then looked at the video and thought, wow, that is so whited out that I can't even see it. I'll just use this to poke it through there. There we go. Now get it open so I can get a hold of that. There we go. I just like the way that looks hanging out of a journal. And then I will put a clip through that later. I don't know where I stuck those at. And maybe there's our little tag sticking out of it. And let's use some of my favorite product, liquid pearls. And we're going to make 3 pearl drops here. Right down the side. And that's how easy it is to make a cluster. Just got to remember to let that dry before I lay anything on it. Let's see if I can get the focus a little better. So you can see. And then we'll lay that there to dry. Okay, for the next one we have a piece of paper. Somewhere I laid it down. It must be over here. Here we go. We're going to use this. This is, my friend Carla sent me this Happy Mail, and this paper was in that Happy Mail, and it is beautiful. Oops, I'm off screen. So I am using it to make some embellishments. And let's see. Good thing my embellishments don't need to be perfectly straight, so we're going to tear this on the edge just because I want to. No other particular reason. My husband has went to go pick up our child. I shouldn't say child. He's almost 24. So our son from work. And then when he gets back, we'll make some dinner and try to stay warm. It's supposed supposed to have snow and ice and a little bit of everything tonight. So I have these little pieces of paper. Oh, I turned that stupid out of focus back on. So infuriating. So let's make another one of those that you can lift up. Let's put some of this book page back here. Layer, 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 and layer. You cannot go wrong with lots of layers. My mouse out of the way here. My ink. It's just vintage photo. You either love it or hate it. I absolutely love vintage photo. I love the shade it gives you. Just old. So we'll take this, and I'm using art glitter glue to glue my pieces onto my project. And these little bottles, my friend Jan introduced me to these little bottles and to art glitter glue, and it's awesome. It was a game changer for me. I know a lot of people like Fabri-Tac. I, for one, cannot use Fabri-Tac very often because it gives me headaches. So, yeah, inking around our next layer. I'm going to lay that this way for a moment. And let's see. We have some... Put a button there. That would be pretty. Let's do that. So right now we're going to cover this. Not cover it, but put some glue on the back here. And this is cardstock that I'm gluing onto tea stained paper. So... But it will flip up and be a very pretty. Now I'm going to take my hands and I'm going to rip some of this tea stain paper down here so we have a rough edge there as well. And let's do this one just the same. Okay, so now I have this little tool here somewhere. It's like the Tim Holtz tool that roughs edges. I'm just going to use that on these edges of this tea stain paper a little bit. You can rough those up because I don't think I could tear them neatly enough to not rip my other layers. And we're even going to go just a hair on the top here. Just enough for it to pick up the ink when I put it down. So yeah, that looks good. Let me get my box of buttons. Sorry about my squeaky chair. It is very squeaky for some reason, and I don't know why. No, I don't like that one. I always think I'm going to get prepared for what it is I'm going to do, but I never seem to manage doing that. So we also want some more of my eyelash trim. It's just the one cohesive thing that is going to be on the majority of these embellishments. And I'm just going to roll this around my fingers so it makes like a little nest. And I'm going to put a good amount of my art glitter glue down. And I'm going to lay that trim, the eyelash trim, right on there. And then I'm going to use some it's like Fabri-Tac, but it's not Fabri-Tac. And I'm just coating the button. I'm going to lay it right there in that nest and hold that down for just a moment. While I'm doing that, I'll look for a little label to make it say something here. What do we got here? Such a lovely life. Ooh, I like that there. So let's do that. Let's put it down here. Let's get into the center of the game cat. And then we've got the word together. We can put it over now, like that. I like this darker color. Forever? Nah. That's my worst problem. Making videos, y'all probably think, gosh, this girl needs to shut up and just put it on the tag already. Let's see what this looks like. We can make a little tab there. Excuse me. To open up our tag, then you'll be able to see where our embellishment opens. Glue on just the inside part yet. And I'm going to pop that down and put glue on the outside part. Now we have a little label that will say open here, and you have a place to journal. And then let's see. And then. Something to put on that little label. We'll come back to that. These are really a fast little thing to make for your journals. I'm going to show you the journal that I am working on. It is made with, the paper's out of it. It is made with a cardstock and a calendar, not cardstock. It was a Cheez-Its box that I cut down. And it's got a calendar page on it. Let's see if I can zoom out just a minute. There we go. And then I'm going to put this lace, after I sew my signatures in, I'll put this lace right over the spine. So I think that will be pretty. And we may make a label here that says journal, but I'm not sure yet what I want to do. So I know it's a short video. I only got 1.5 made on the video, but it takes forever for things to upload in my home. So I am going to go for now, and I may film another one with some embellishments starting from scratch. So I will talk to you all in the next video. Hope you have a wonderful day. Hope you stay warm if you need to be warm, and cool if you need to be cool. And stay safe. Have a great afternoon. Bye.